it going, y'all? Back with another one. This one is page 19 of chapter 3. Let's get right into it. On this page, after Celeste recovers slightly from being accosted by the vestige, she finds herself hearing the screams of someone in the distance. As she runs towards it, she's blocked by a door that's sealed shut. She could try and figure out what the password is, but there's not enough time for that. And her thinking process is, if there is somebody behind that door, she only has a limited amount of time before whatever's happening to them eventually ends and she's too late. Hence, that last panel you see, where she just kicks the door down off its hinges. If it hasn't been made abundant by now, from like the previous chapters or instances of when Celeste showed physical strength, she is strong, like strong as hell, in comparison to like a lot of the characters within my verse. It's just, there's so many instances where you can show feats of strength in the first beginning chapters that you can't properly scale them, at least when you're starting out, when it comes to my story at least. I know it's been a minute, but I am back, at least for now. For those of you that continue to tune in to these, thank you. And if you're new here, let me know what you think down below. But yeah, as you see, this is like a VOD for one of my streams I've done recently. Not too much up on that end, still just getting the hang of things, but it's a matter of the Wi-Fi signal within my house is just hit or miss, depending on how many people are here and just who's doing what. When it's depending on your provider, it can either suck really hard or you have no problems. Like I use a line cable for a PS5 and it's still just, I don't know. It's a problem when you deal with Spectrum. Something that happened to me in the middle of recording. I got logged out of my Instagram. Apparently it's happening to a bunch of people. It's just Instagram is down. But I thought I got hacked. I was about to crash out. Even for my small amount of following, that is still not good for me on my end. Because I've been hacked before and that is not fun, especially having to start over from what you already built up. Nah. Some exciting news on my end. Not really art related, but I decided to treat myself. Depending on how you feel about FromSoft games, this might be a treat or this might be a, why would you do that? I recently just bought the Dark Souls trilogy because I plan on platinum them before like the Erdtree expansion comes out. And so far I haven't died yet on it, Dark Souls 1, but I'm still like early on in the beginning. But having platinum Elden Ring this past February, I'm like, I gotta play them all because now I'm hooked. The fact I've gone so long without playing any one of these games, like, it has influenced me so much compared to some of my favorite games in the past, like God of War, Assassin's Creed, before they just veered off and did too much and got too bloated. Even Horizon. It was either this or Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, I plan on eventually playing Dragon's Dogmas 2, but that's a game I think I would like want to have a PC for in order to just fully enjoy it, customize it to my heart's content. You know what I mean? For those of you that were here for the Valentine's Day special, that comic is still ongoing. It's just I can definitely not post the process or even the pages like on here, YouTube, or many of my accounts. So if you want to see those, you can find me on Blue Sky. But for now, they just remain locked away on my iPad until whenever I decide to post them, either on Blue Sky or Patreon, because they are something. That's all I can say without just getting nuked by YouTube, the algorithm. Recently, I've been looking at all my old artwork, initial designs, and of like Celeste, Persephone, even Artemis, and just how much I've improved over the short amount of time that I've made these characters. Like compared to then, I used to draw them so scrungly and just haphazardly. Like now I have a routine with them. Even though ink is not my forte, I still manage to just make sure that you can identify, like, oh yeah, this is Celeste. No, that's Artemis. The difference between all my characters, and I just can't wait to see what happens later on down the line, because I am going to improve even further. There's like, I'm not about to just grow stagnant in my process unless like something happens, but fingers crossed, knock on wood, I'm good, I'm great. I'm still debating on whether when I finish this I want to print it out or not, because like there's so much to do, so little time, and when it comes down to it, I feel like I would just want to have like a complete volume before I just put anything out, because I still want a table in the future, even though my anxiety will be through the roof. But that's all for this week. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see me draw next, or just want me to talk about. And again, stay riding. Peace.